Okay. Go ahead and have a seat. You stand upon sacred earth?
Yes, I fucking do.
Look at you.
I'm not Andrew Steele anymore.
You look amazing.
I know.
Please step forward. Take advantage of the opportunity presented.
There's something to this. Let's follow this thread.
Excellent choice.
Ferocity index is high.
I'm a goddamn ray of light.
Hey, I'm back.
It's okay. It's okay. He's almost done. He's almost done.
Nice.
Should we talk about that?
Not this weekend.
There really is something to be said for going it alone. Really?
Where would be the fun in that?
I need to know you're gonna take care of business.
I mean, we're a gay couple. We've run a company together for 20 years.
I feel like she has notes, and I want them, but how to get them.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate.
Hit it!
Open your mouth. Spit.
Oh,
Okay, guys. Take care.
get out!
I'm hard.
Yay.
What the bounce? Holy shit! You did it!
Oh, that was scary and fun.
I did whoosh, skip the whoosh. I did not skip the whoosh. It did.
There are no ground rules for Friends, I'm telling you. It was just, whoa.
Nobody knows what they're doing. You just do it.
Please welcome comedian and actress from Nobody Wants This, our host of the evening, Sherry Cola.
Hello! Hello, my beauties! Hello, my beauties! Hello, my laboo-boos. Laboo-boo is actually my safe word. I feel so seen. Welcome to the second annual Critics' Choice Association celebration of LGBTQ plus cinema and television. I'm your host, Sherry Cola. No. Make some noise for yourselves. For showing up and glowing up. Everyone is looking extra snatched and chiseled this year. We all know how you did it. I'm doing it too. Running from this administration. Turns out you burn a lot of calories when you're intermittent crying. This is trauma bonding. But tonight is all about joy and pride. Come on. I'm bisexual. Any bees in the house? Okay, just enough. Listen, being bisexual is a busy life, is it not? It's a full-time job. There's actually a 401k. Great benefits. I recently tried to list every single person I've slept with. It was impossible to get them all on the first try. You always leave out at least one. It's kind of like when you try to list all 50 states. That's right, South Dakota. That's right, Michael in the parking lot of Joann's Crafts and Fabrics. How could I forget? There was also a Joanne in the parking lot of Michael's. Good times. I should really text her back. We have a star-studded evening ahead of us. Yes, from breakthroughs to trailblazers, our honorees deserve the world. Sashir Zameda from Agatha All Along is here. Benito Skinner from Overcompensating is here. The entire team from HBO Pro Max 16 Plus is here. Hi, Michael Urie. Give it up for Shrinking, y'all. Come on. Super thrilled. I'm actually joining season 3. This is true. Little bit of a spoiler. I play his long-lost twin. Yeah. From IVF to WTF. The fans are gonna be blown away. You know, I love seeing queer representation in all of these shows, but it makes me wish other popular shows would do the same. If you could just make everything a little more gay. I have some ideas. 69 Perfect Strangers. 69 gets to be a verb, you know. Yellowstone Wall. There's potential. The Bear. Oh. I guess that one's already doing the work. Give it up for Bowen Yang. Hello, honey. He's being honored with the Comedy Award, also known as the Youngest Sibling Award, right? From family dinners to Zoom therapy, we love a captive audience. We do. Wanda Sykes, the queen, there you are. The one and only. We are not worthy. Come on, Niecy Nash-Betts. Look at you with your beautiful wife, Jessica, of course, the hottest couple. Come on. On behalf of everyone here, are you looking for a third? They made me ask. Yes, there's a petition going, I don't know, sign up sheet. We're doing a sweepstakes. I'll keep you posted on the raffle. Listen, tonight is gonna be so inspiring and liberating. We've been through a lot as a community, and I'm here to remind you that we have each other through it all. So let's keep fighting and shining together, yes? Now, are you ready for a hell of a show? Let's go! Here to present our first award, all the way from Hawaii, please welcome the Executive Vice President of the Critics' Choice Association, David Friedman.
The fabulous Sherry Cola, everybody. So our first honoree this evening is the recipient of the Vanguard Award, Nathan Lee Graham. He has been a champion on stage and screen for queer visibility, cultural representation, and advocacy through his work in the arts. This Grammy and Obie Award-winning out actor has never shied away from portraying queer characters. In fact, he sought them out. Nathan always brings sharpness, grace, and elegance with a touch of a fierce side eye to keep things spicy in every role. As seen in The Comeback, Theater Camp, or in Sweet Home Alabama, and we cannot forget his classic turn as the foamy Latte Todd in Zoolander 1 and 2. But it is his latest performance as Arthur in the Hulu hit comedy series Mid-Century Modern that has caught the attention of critics and added a whole new fan base. Nathan delivers his lines with his signature cutting wit, making a fashion statement in every outfit, and brings his magnetic charisma to each and every scene. His presence and authenticity has inspired countless others to stand up, and stand proud, and to reach beyond their dreams. So it is only fitting that Nathan Lee Graham is receiving the Vanguard Award tonight. Let's take a look at his work in Mid-Century Modern, starring Nathan Lane, Matt Bomer, and the great Linda Lavin.
Hold on, time out. What is going on here?
Oh, thank you. It's a Tom Brown skirt that I turned into smart shorts.
I'm not talking about your outfit, Doechii. You gotta move your feet, dude. It's called footwork.
I know footwork, dude. I was a certified aerobics instructor. Ever hear of Arthur's Disco Booty Blast? I took my class to Funky Town, and I don't want to talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it.
Okay, let me ask you something, Booty Blast. What is going on with that paddle? You're waving it around like you're running away from bees, and fix your grip.
I need a minute. My grip. I'll have you know my grip has never once been questioned. Nothing but compliments.
Good stuff. The Critics' Choice Association is pleased to present the Vanguard Award to Nathan Lee Graham.
Well, Miss Vanguard, Lady Vanguard, I think this is quite appropriate that I should be first. First of all, as one of the senior members of this tribe, one doesn't want to fall asleep. Secondly, I can start drinking. A lovely little cocktail. And most importantly, the word vanguard. Leading the way in the forefront of new ideas, the foremost part of an advancing army. Well, we are soldiers of love, and we use our weapons of joy, wit, glamour, and tenacity to overcome any and all obstacles put before us. I want to thank the Critics' Choice Awards Association for this amazing recognition of my work and giving me this Vanguard Award, my incredible mid-century modern family, Michael Goddard and the brilliant team at CGF Talent, Chris Belcher and the great team at WRB Public Relations and Artist Management, and the support from the phenomenal teams at Hulu. All of the content that is represented here tonight is valid and worthy and needed. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it relevant. And let's keep it moving. Together. Thank you very much indeed.
Here to present the Breakthrough Performance Award. He's a familiar face from Dish Nation. Please welcome TV host and critic, Andrew Freund.
On Hacks, Megan Stalter steals every scene as Kayla, the outrageous, boundaryless assistant turned agent whose chaotic energy and lack of filter are matched only by her impeccable comic timing and over-the-top outfits. Her fearless presence is pure comedy gold. Fun fact, Megan's Twitter banner was once just a photo of Panera bread. Why? We may never know, but maybe she'll tell us today. In all seriousness, Megan has gifted us with one of the funniest and quirkiest characters on TV. Next up, she stars in the lead role of Lena Dunham's highly anticipated romantic series, Too Much, premiering this summer. Now, let's take a look at her work on the latest season of Hacks.
Of course we appreciate Jimmy. Oh, do you?
Do you?
Have you ever told him that? Have you ever acknowledged everything he does for you?
We must have.
Yeah. He practically blew cocaine up a certain dancing mom's ass. He almost boofed it for your show.
Boofed it?
You would never boof anything for anyone. Selfish. He could be just some lone wolf dick, macho man, big muscles, lots of babes around him. He chooses not to. He chooses to run around chasing a suit and a sweatshirt girl. You don't deserve him. And we as power bitches need to treat him better! No, I'm not gonna shush, shush, shush. You shush, 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 earrings. I don't appreciate him either. I mean, he believed in me when no one else did. And what did I do? Push him to the brink, question his manhood, let a rabid collie give him staph infection. I'm sorry. But if this is how independent, strong women treat a nice guy, feminism has gone too far!
Whoa, whoa. Join me in welcoming to the stage our Breakthrough Performance Award honoree, Megan Stalter.
Is this on? Oh, I don't remember the Panera Bread thing, guys. God, I look so beautiful tonight. Hi, I just can't believe it. This award is such a surprise to me. I'm in shock that a country bumpkin brunette made her way all the way to Hollywood, and now I'm accepting the award for Best Gay Actor of all time. The first of many, of course, because I'm so talented and wonderful to work with. I wish I could have prepared a speech, but I'm so surprised, laid back, and chill about this whole thing. The truth is, I don't always see myself as this genius, incredible, perfect, once-in-a-lifetime ingenue that you all see me as. I'm just a girl who walked into HBO Max, sat down, and said, I want to make history. And that's what we did. Okay, guys, that's enough. Seriously, though, this does mean so much to me going to the prompter, and I have to thank the creators of Hacks for giving me my big chance. They believed in me from the start. God for giving me everything I have. The Christian God, I'm not kidding. It's okay to be Christian and gay, by the way. God's for us. My incredible partner, who's my biggest supporter and my biggest dream come true. And to the Critics' Choice Association for recognizing and celebrating queer performers. I also want to thank everyone at Universal Television and HBO Max. When I think about what it means to be celebrated like this, I think about Paul Reubens and how he felt like he had to choose between being out in his career. You guys are like, wait, is she still kidding? Because we haven't seen her like this. And all of the other people who had similar stories not so long ago. I think about how it's a privilege to not have to hide parts of ourselves, and we have to keep celebrating each other. We have to keep protecting trans rights, and we have to keep Pee-wee's message alive that it's exciting, beautiful, and okay to be different. And also, I'm playing Kayla is gay. Thank you.
Keep it going for Megan Stalter, y'all. So funny, so brilliant. My emergency contact. Next up is the Supporting Performance Award in Comedy. Here to present, please welcome founder and editor-in-chief of Awards Watch, Eric Anderson.
Sherry Cola just said my name. Gideon has shared the screen and stage with some pretty iconic company. There's Bradley Cooper in Maestro. He co-starred with Rachel Brosnahan, Luke Kirby, and Kelly Bishop in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And way back on Broadway, he starred alongside with Jonathan Groff in Spring Awakening. Now, Gideon, Luke, Kelly, and Jonathan are together again in the new series Etoile from creators Amy Sherman Palladino and Daniel Palladino. But here's where it gets even better. Gideon didn't just land the role of Tobias, the wildly eccentric, borderline terrifying, and completely unforgettable choreographer. He actually started out in the Etoile writer's room. That's right, he wrote his way into the show. When was the last time you saw a writer turn into one of the stars? Let's take a look at Gideon's incredible work in Etoile.
Oh man, Kevin. This is so hard.
Well, then say it, Tobias.
That's why I channeled him from Paris. I wanted to do it in person.
Just say it.
We need to break it off.
I'm sorry, break what off?
What do you mean break what off? Us? Our relationship?
Tobias, we haven't spoken in a year.
What? No, that's not true.
More than a year.
Impossible.
Or texted or emailed. Hell, I'm in another relationship.
You what?
And we're engaged. Wedding's next June. Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me. I thought you were sick.
Sick? No, I'm well. Quite well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's sarcasm.
Hard to tell with you.
Wow. Wow.
What?
This is super shitty of you.
Me. Tobias, you went out to buy grape nuts one morning and never came back.
I went on tour in Japan.
Without telling me.
And it wasn't grape nuts, it was Kashigo.
You called my parents racist assholes.
I stand by that.
At my nephew's baptism, while they were holding the baby.
Okay, how about let's go see Dune while we're in Amsterdam, and all the Fremen language is subtitled in Dutch. And Zendaya says some very important things to Javier Bardem. Vital exposition, and we'll never know what it is.
Just rewatch the goddamn movie.
Like I've got 14 hours to rewatch a goddamn movie.
Let's welcome Gideon to the stage to accept his Supporting Performance Award in a Comedy. But first, Gideon, a little birdie told me that today also happens to be your birthday. And we want to have a special toast. So, everybody, find your shot glasses on your table. This is a gay event. You know what you're doing. And let's all sing happy birthday and raise our glasses to Gideon. I can't sing, so I'm depending on all of you guys to do this. Ready? Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gideon. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations to you, Gideon.
I hope you're all more drunk now. I'm incredibly moved to be here tonight, sharing this space with all of you. Out actors playing out characters. I am living proof of why representation matters. I came out when I was 12 years old. Thank you. But it was not out of bravery or enlightenment, but because we didn't have showtime. And I knew I could use that as leverage or truly emotional blackmail to convince my mom to get it so I could watch a show called Queer as Folk. And she did. Which is a wild choice for a 12-year-old, but how lucky am I? She had no regrets, at least not until I told her I wanted to be like Justin and get my nipples pierced and move to New York and become a go-go boy. I didn't. But truthfully, she was never too worried about me because she knew I had the arts. And in the arts, I had a home. And that's why I am so honored to be recognized for my work in Etoile, a show about the love and preservation of the arts. And a show that celebrates individuality, unusual, spiky, very spiky, wonderful people. I was born with one ear. My right ear is completely artificial. It is constructed out of my rib. Very biblical. But it taught me early on that I couldn't hide. And honestly, that turned out to be the greatest gift. I started working professionally around the same time that I came out, so I've been out my entire career, and I've never once looked back. But that said, at one point after a stretch without booking work, a rep suggested I go to a vocal coach to soften the lilt in my voice, so I wouldn't sound so gay. Uh-oh. I thought, okay, well, maybe this could help me expand my range. I've never had any formal training, but in those sessions, every time my voice would lift, I would get tapped. And I remember thinking, what the fuck am I doing? So after 2 sessions, I stopped going, and shortly after, I just parted ways with that rep. Oh, thank you. We are living in a time when people are being told that what makes them different is dangerous. And I say, absolutely, fuck that, because it's the things that make us different, the things that we're told to tone down or hide that are, in fact, our deepest, greatest power. So I'm grateful for my gay voice. I am grateful for my one ear. And I am deeply grateful to the Critics' Choice Association for creating a space like this where we can all be seen, celebrated, and reminded for just how fabulous we truly are. So thank you for this honor. Thank you.
He's a writer for Reforma and Cine Pantalla, presenting the Documentary Award. Please welcome Pepe Ruilova.
One of the best documentaries of last year was, by far, Will and Harper. This unforgettable film follows real-life best friends Will Ferrell and Harper Steele as they hit the road, crisscrossing America and stopping in small towns and dive bars to connect with everyday people. For many they meet, it's the first time encountering a trans woman up close. Some respond with warmth, others with discomfort, hostility, and even confusion. But through it all, Harper and Will approach each moment with humor, honesty, and humanity, leaving a lasting impact everywhere they go. Directed with sensitivity and sharp storytelling by Josh Greenbaum, the film beautifully captures this unique, transformative cross-country journey. Let's take a look.
I'm not going to be good at this. It's really going to be slow and awkward and terrifying and joyful. Mainly, I'm hoping I don't lose anyone I care about. Thanks. Being forthcoming. That letter was really hard to send. I just kept rewriting it over and over again and trying to say what I wanted to say.
It was just, whoa, this is crazy.
The biggest question when people come out of the closet is, will I still be loved? I've met trans people who were not loved when they came out. I don't doubt that Will is my friend, but I'm not Andrew Steele anymore.
Okay, where do we go from here?
Hi, Harper Steele here. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. I definitely am sorry for you that the only representative from our film is Josh, the director. You're going to be bored to death if he speaks. However, I would like to say thank you so much for this award from the Critics' Choice Association. It means a lot. I want to say I don't think I've done anything after 35 years in entertainment that I'm more proud of, and that it got recognized by this group especially feels very heartwarming and very good to me. Josh, do your best to follow that.
Josh, come on, please join me on stage.
Thank you so much to the Critics' Choice Association for this incredible honor. Will and Harper began with two old friends getting in a car. One had just come out as trans, the other was trying to be the best ally he could. And somewhere between the gas station snacks and late night motel talks, a bigger story emerged about identity, belonging, and the quiet power of showing up for each other even when the road is unfamiliar. In a moment when empathy can feel in short supply, I'm incredibly grateful this story has struck a chord. Because as this journey reminded me, it's hard to hate up close. Thank you to my incredible team, Rafi, Jessica, Chris, Sam, Zoe, Monique, and our entire crew, and to Netflix for helping share this story and letting it travel. To my wife, Jen, and my daughters, Maisie and Zoe, thank you for your love and your patience and for occasionally letting me believe that I'm funny. And to my mom, who's here with me tonight and just took her first shot of tequila ever. Thank you, Mom, for showing me what unconditional love means. And most importantly, to Will Ferrell and Harper Steele, thank you for your bravery, your vulnerability, and your trust. You reminded us that laughter really is the shortest distance between two people, and that friendship rooted in love can be a powerful force for change. In a world that often asks us to choose sides, you reminded us what it looks like to simply choose each other. Thank you very much.
Incredible. Give it up again for Will and Harper, y'all. I'm back, baby. See, it's effective when you microdose me, you know? Presenting our first Rising Award of the night, he's the co-founder of Diaspora and a longtime advocate for authentic representation. Please welcome my second ex-husband, Dino Ray Ramos.
Our next honoree, Benito Skinner, is the real deal. He has been making us laugh for years with his impressions, high-concept comedic videos, his podcasts, and his stand-up tours. He's an actor, comedian, and he knows all the choreo to Oops, I Did It Again. This year, he can add show creator to his resume with his new Amazon Prime Video comedy, Overcompensating. Benito stars as Benny, a football-playing golden boy, corn-fed, closeted homecoming king from Idaho who heads off to college and into a whole new world. Overcompensating is a funny, all too relatable story at how far we go to feel seen and loved. Nearly every person in this room can connect to Benny's story. I certainly did, as a closeted Filipino boy going to college at Texas A&M University in 1998. And if you've watched the show, every queer person has a version of Benny's BFF Carmen, played by Wally Barham, in their lives. And a lot of Carmens saved a lot of our lives without even knowing it. Yeah. Loosely based on Benito's own college experience, he said he wants viewers to be horned up, crying, and having the time of their lives when they watch the show. Yeah, is there any other way to be? And I have never seen a more wholesome use of poppers in a series. Shout out to Double Scorpio. Let's take a look at Overcompensating.
How was your pregame?
How did you know about the pregame?
Haley.
Oh.
It's fine. I was busy.
So sorry.
No. Was it fun?
No, it wasn't. It was fucking traumatizing. Yeah. I bought buffalo wings. So now my room will just smell like that forever, you know what I mean? It's like, I know it's just like this group of guys, they drank all my alcohol and were just rapping at me. So then I rapped super bass.
You didn't.
I did, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, whenever I hear that song, I think of the Glee version. Oh my God, you watched Glee?
Yeah, my sister loved it. So I was like.
And that's why all the songs on your Spotify playlist. Oops.
Yeah, there's some hits, okay, yeah.
There are some hits.
The Critics' Choice Association is pleased to recognize Benito Skinner with the Rising Star Award.
Hi. Oh my God. Okay, Dream. It's all gay. I love it. Thank you, Critics' Choice. Rising Star feels like an insane thing to be called, but I will take it. I opened my show overcompensating with Britney Spears' masterpiece, Lucky. Thank you. She sings, "She's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries in her lonely heart." But unlike Lucky, my heart is fortunately not lonely. I have been lifted up by people around me who saw things in me I rarely see in myself. These people are the reason I am receiving this today. I remember when I was in preschool, I did a Mary Catherine Gallagher impression. It was so fucking good. Total child star. For my godmother, Carmen, I wore an absolutely hideous wig and my sister's Catholic school skirt, which is also fabulous. But even through this really bad drag, my godmother would repeatedly tell me, "You have to perform one day, you're a star." Whatever star she saw then, I buried so deep in the closet, I wasn't exactly sure it would ever come out again. Until I met my boyfriend, Terry, who sees them. Yeah, he's not here, but he loves me. It's like a cat and mouse thing we're doing right now. He's the best. He sees things in me that I think would be so cool if I could see in myself. I probably won't ever, and that's why he has to spend his life with me, so. Except tonight. So, my best friend and iconic fag hag, Mary Beth Barone, who told me I was a comedian and a writer before I could ever give myself permission. And my friend Scott King, the showrunner of Overcompensating, who, yes, please, who pushed me as a writer, an actor, and a producer, and so eloquently told me after our first day on set, when I was so nervous, "You're a fucking star, bitch." I am rising only in that I've been raised up by people who took chances on me. So thank you to my team at WME, Mackenzie Russos, Steve Warren, thank you Amazon, MGM, and A24, and thank you Critics' Choice for this honor. I'm so lucky. Thank you.
Here to present our next Breakthrough Performance Award, he's the host of Humanoids from the Deep Dive podcast. Please welcome Jeff Ewing.
Down, down, down the road, down the witch's road. Our next honoree is the spellbinding Sashir Zameda. She made her mark as a breakout star on Saturday Night Live, where her sharp wit, unforgettable characters, and fearless presence lit up Studio H. 8H, excuse me. From sketch comedy to the supernatural, Sashir keeps proving there's nothing she can't do. Now, she's channeling pure magic as Jennifer and Agatha all along. Co-starring the one and only unforgettable Catherine Hahn. But Sashir holds her own and then some. Honestly, Agatha all along, I'm a fan. It was so good I joined a Hollywood coven. Every full moon we meet behind the 2 O's in the Hollywood sign. Let's take a look at Sashir's witchy powers.
Something's wrong. I must have forgot something.
1 minute left.
What did you forget? I don't know. I've never made this potion before. I make retinol serums, for Christ's sake.
50 seconds.
There was a time where I would be able to just solve this with a wave of my hand, but now I'm bound. He stole my magic. We're all gonna die here. I do not want to die here. This is not where I die.
I have always hated you. If this is a pep talk. But I left you alone because what you were doing was important. Not this kale care crap, the real work. You can be that witch again. They can take your power, Jen. But they can't take your knowledge. Jen.
Blood.
Who is and how much?
We need the blood of the unpoisoned.
Let's welcome Sashir to the stage to accept the Breakthrough Performance Award.
Wow, thank you for the first and only standing ovation of the night. So generous. It feels so wonderful to be getting recognized for my work in Agatha all along. This show was a literal dream of mine, and I'm proud of it for so many reasons. The story we told shows the value of community and how powerful and magical a group of outcasts can be when they lean on each other. And I'm so glad those themes resonate with the LGBTQIA community. And it's funny that I was playing a witch who was trying to regain her power and get back to a sense of herself while simultaneously going through my own journey of self-discovery. I came out publicly last year. And I'm already getting awards for it, baby. Okay. They're right, it really does get better. But I feel lucky that I was able to influence my character, and she definitely influenced me right back. I want to thank the Critics' Choice Association for this recognition, and I want to thank Jack Schaefer and Mary Lavanos for creating this beautifully twisted world for all the superhero nerds, myself included, who have been waiting for a show like this. I want to thank my fellow cast members for being the best coven to be on this journey with, and getting to be my most authentic self while portraying such a layered queer character on a show that has offered meaningful representation for our community. That, to me, is the real prize at the end of the road. Thank you.
How are we feeling so far? We having a good time? I'm doing a wellness check. Make sure you're all staying hydrated. Did we go refill the meter? We're good. Up next, we have the Senior Artisans Editor for Variety. Here to present the Comedy Award, please welcome Jazz Tangcay.
Oh my goodness, what an honor to be here tonight to present the Comedy Award to none other than Bowen Yang. And yes, Bowen Yang is here today, and we're lucky it's not Saturday night, or he'd be live from New York. From weekend update rants to full-on character chaos, Bowen brings sharp wit, perfect timing, and just the right amount of absurdity. Honestly, I'd watch an entire episode of just Bowen's sketches. Actually, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Outside of SNL, you've seen him in Fire Island, Wicked, and this year's The Wedding Banquet. Wedding Banquet, High Will Rise. And not to mention Wicked for Good, coming out later this year. Bowen also co-hosts the hit podcast Las Culturistas with Matt Rogers, and it is an excellent podcast, so if you're not listening to it, listen to it on the way home. It recently celebrated its 400th episode. Congratulations. The duo is now gearing up for the first ever televised Las Culturistas Awards, airing on Bravo on August 5. But we're here tonight to celebrate Bowen and his work on SNL. Every week, Bowen delivers sheer brilliance. His impressions are wild, hilarious, and instantly iconic. Can we talk about the iceberg Titanic skit? Yes. And what about that No More Slay sketch with Lady Gaga herself? SNL would simply not be the same without you, so let's take a look.
Bowen, I didn't know you were straight.
Oh yeah, I'm full hetero. That's better.
So, what's your type?
Oh, you know, blonde, smart, heavy naturals.
Oh yeah?
What's yours?
Gay presenting Asian podcasters.
I know a few of those.
Hey, Sydney, are you coming to set?
Oh yeah, I'll be right there.
You get tired of laughing with the little boys, let me know.
Why are people still talking about this, okay? They bumped into me. I said, oh, I'm sorry, which is insane. But whatever. And then they're like playing the violin and like yelling, and the old people are like spooning on the bed, ready to die. And I was looking at this and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna make a movie about this.
But now, I'm your favorite hippo's favorite hippo. And I'm thirsty, thirsty. Hose!
My pleasure. And don't even think about paying. I recently came into some money.
Oh.
Yes, there were no tissues nearby, and I had to blast it somewhere. So why not a wad of 20s?
Makes sense to me. I hope you're not one of those fly-by-night types.
Well, I am fly and bi.
Who isn't these days?
There is simply no one who deserves the Comedy Award more than the incomparable Bowen Yang.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you, Jazz. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much, Critics' Choice Association. You know, they say that they don't build statues of critics, but clearly critics make the best little ones to give out to gay guys like me. On that note, I do want to point out that to give me a comedy award while the people in the room right now are Niecy Nash, Wanda Sykes, Michael Urie, Nathan Lee Graham, Harper Steele, who's not here, Meg Stalter, Sashir Zameda, Benito Skinner, and the cast of Somebody Somewhere. While everyone is here in this room and I get the comedy award seems like rude, I don't know to who. And if this is prank humor, I don't enjoy that. Like, sure, I've had moments where I've made people laugh, but I have bombed harder than the season 17 girls did on Snatch Game. So, are they here, by the way? Where are they? Okay, well, they should be here. So while I'm very honored to be receiving this, I do think a comedy award is the closest thing that queer people have to a participation trophy. 'Cause, like, we're all funny, you know what I mean? I've never met a non-funny queer person. I mean, because queer people learn to be funny because it's the way that we relate to each other. It's the way that we cope with a world that is inhospitable at times. So speaking of unwelcoming environments, I'm here receiving this award for being on SNL. And just kidding. No, I love it there, I do. And since I am this something if cast member who is openly gay, I've always loved that term because openly makes it sound slutty. I get asked really often about how the show finally has queer representation. Like, we just had another queer cast member come up here. That's we've arrived at this place that I want to remind people of where we've never arrived at. We've arrived at it since the beginning. I mean, we've always had queer people at the show. We've had a trans head writer already in Harper Steele, which is incredible. And this year I got to meet Terry Sweeney, one of the first gay men on television, period. An angel on this earth, and he even understood back then that people's bigotry was their problem and not his. And I hope we all carry that principle with us. I want to thank Lorne Michaels for changing my life, NBC, Olivia Gerke, everyone at 3 Arts, everyone at UTA, everyone at ID. I want to thank my queer writers at the show that I work with, Celeste Diem, Allison Gates, Kent Sublette, James Anderson, August White, Asha Ward. Working there is the most rewarding, affirming, defining thing that I will ever do because of them. Thank you so much to the CCA for this honor. What a great prank this is. Good night.
Here to present the Supporting Performance Award for Drama, please welcome critic and entertainment reporter, Paul McGuire Grimes.
I just saw our next honoree, Tramell Tillman, in Mission Impossible. Yeah. He has this incredible moment near the end, and I wanted to yell, "Go, Tramell." Now, when you see it, you'll know exactly the scene that I'm talking about. But today, we're celebrating him for his breakout performance in Severance. Even if you haven't seen the show, just know that Tramell's character, Mr. Milchick, steals every scene he's in. He plays a company man with a perfectly polite smile and just enough menace behind it to keep you guessing. There's one moment where he shows up with choreography and cheer for The Office. Yes, choreography! It somehow becomes the most unforgettable scene on television. He's that good. Let's take a look at Tramell in Severance.
I locked you in a room like an animal, Mark. As an unsevered man, I'll carry that knowledge the rest of my life. But for the past 5 months, we've been asking how a sadist like Harmony Cobell could take fertile root in Lumen soil, and what that says about us. We also know Miss Cobell was at your sister's home when you awoke there.
Yeah. Why was that?
We believe she developed an erotic fixation on you and had plans to pursue both you and your outie in what might be termed a throuple.
What?
We are thrilled to present our Supporting Performance Award for Drama to Mr. Tramell Tillman.
Oh, thank you so much. That was a really beautiful speech. Will you tell me what your Venmo is so that I can... Paul... Yeah, okay, I'll get that for you. This is really wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you to Critics' Choice Association for this incredible honor. And I have to thank my wonderful cast and crew of Severance, to Ben and Dan for their esteemed respect in me and trust, and also my team. 2 of them are here with me tonight, Tigran and Chase, who hold me up and keep me supported. And you know, a special thank you to Zach, Jamie, Matt, and the wonderful team at Apple TV+. You know, you've hurled me from obscurity by repeatedly showcasing my dance moves, now making it the expected contribution of every social and business event I attend. So without further ado, you know, this journey has really taught me it's one thing to be seen, but an entirely different thing to be heard. And I have to be honest that as a kid growing up in PG County, Maryland, I was looking for you. I was looking for you. And when I didn't have the strength to stand on my own and to say my truth and even tell anybody that I wanted to be an actor, I never thought that I would be in a room full of people that reflect, that mirror, that shimmer like me. So I'm grateful to be here. And I don't take it lightly, the platform that I've been given in the space that we're in. Where this moment that we're in right now, it is my hope that young boys, girls, and those beyond the binary will be empowered into their truth instead of silenced into oblivion. So thank you for your space. Thank you for your humor, your strength, your beauty, and your power, because I couldn't be here if it weren't for you. So blessings to each and every one of you. Keep up the fight. Love and light to each and every one of you. We have more to win, and we have more of a journey to go to. Love you all. Thank you.
Tramell Tillman. So well deserved. Severance is so good. My Annie is actually still backstage stuck in a Chinese finger trap. Or as I like to call it, finger trap. Here to present our second Rising Star Award, the entertainment editor at Mashable. Please welcome Christy Puchko.
Where's my Yellow Jackets hive at?
Because this season was everything. Cannibalism, chaos, frogs. Tea was spilling and no one was safe. Adult Shauna was fully unhinged. Teen Liv shared a scene with adult Liv, iconic. And let's talk about the relationship between Teen Liv and Teen Ty. It's raw, it's real, and it's something we rarely get to see on TV. Liv Hewson is more than just a wildly talented actor and fearless performer. They're also a powerful advocate for queer and non-binary visibility. Thank you, Liv, for everything you bring to the screen and beyond. This is Yellow Jackets.
Hey. Did you mean that? About leaving eventually? Those frog scientists lost their shit when they saw Coach. Imagine what'll happen when the rest of the world gets here. Fan, what's the point of going back if it means ruining our lives? I understand that the mind forgets things to protect itself or whatever, but could you please try and remember what winter was like? We survived. We ate a fucking kid. We're prepared this time. We're not. That game will run out eventually. And you and I both know what comes next. Good thing you've been practicing with the cards. Trust me, okay? I'm going to see us through this. We just have to be smart.
Join me in welcoming Liv Hewson to the stage to accept the Rising Star Award.
God, that clip's quite upsetting. I'm just so good in it. Sorry. It's an honor to receive this award. For those of you that aren't familiar with me, I'm non-binary, and I no longer submit myself for awards consideration where the category's split into men and women, so it's also an honor to be eligible. I would like to thank the Critics' Choice Association. That's a very cool group of people to receive something like this from. Thank you. And to my team. This job is a team sport, and I have a really good one. And to everybody I work with on Yellow Jackets, which is literally about a team sport, among other things. The name of this award implies a certain momentum, and I'm hopeful that that's the case. I've been thinking a lot about momentum lately.
not only for me, but for all of us collectively inside this industry and out. What momentum do we have together? Where are we going? And I can say two things for myself. One, that I'm not going anywhere. And two, that I hope to be going many more places. I hope to be making many more things, ideally with the people in this room. So I want to thank all of you for being here, for being in this room, for being in this industry, and for being in the world at large. That's a team sport too, especially right now. And more than anything, I just want to be on the team. I think we need each other, especially now. What momentum we have, we build together. And wherever we go, we're not going there alone. That's my hope. That's my piece of the puzzle. And that's what the work is for me. And tonight is a very special part of that. So thank you very much. Happy Pride.
He's a writer for the Windy City Times, presenting the Ensemble Award. Welcome CCA's LGBTQ+ Committee Chair, Jerry Nunn.
All right, we are thrilled to be honoring somebody somewhere with our Ensemble Award. And what an ensemble it is. At its heart, the show is about adult friendship, family, love, loss, and donuts. Inspired by Bridget Everett's life, it unapologetically embraces the messiness of figuring things out at any age. What makes this show truly special is the chemistry between its cast. Bridget Everett, Jeff Hiller, Murray Hill, Mary Catherine Garrison, and Tim Bagley. These actors don't just play characters. You believe in their bond. Every scene feels like lived in, hilarious, and heartbreakingly real. I mean, it's ensemble work at its finest. Trust me, you'll want to move to Manhattan, Kansas, and be their friend. Let's take a look.
Well, I'm very grateful to whatever brought me to this moment. I didn't mean to bring down the room. I don't know how I made this about myself. You didn't. Tell me, how's the turkey? It's good,
So
right?
good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Very moist.
Well, just like Trisha.
Sam, no.
Oh my God. That's all you do. You just talk about your Escalade and your wet vagina.
Oh my God.
Anyway, stop talking. What Susan said, love is love.
Who are you and what have you done with my sister?
Brad, I just think you were the sweetest thing. And I'm so happy you found your person. And thank you for sharing all of that with us. And thank you for including me today.
Hey, we're a family.
Nope, you're not gonna make me cry, Fred. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, the only person allowed to make us cry on Thanksgiving is our mother. Thank you.
Congratulations on receiving the CCA's Ensemble Award. Please welcome to the stage Bridget, Jeff, Murray, Mary Catherine, and Tim.
Sorry, it's too heavy. Murray's legs are short. Come over, Murray. It's okay.
Here I am. Get out of here.
Get out, Jesus. Anyway, thank you, tequila. On behalf of our entire Somebody Somewhere family, I would like to thank the Critics' Choice Association for this very, very meaningful honor. We are so thrilled to be part of such an incredible evening. We would like to thank HBO for giving our very small world such a big platform. We want to thank Casey and Amy and Bronwyn. We want to thank our showrunners and our friends, Paul Thurine and Hannah Boss. And we also want to give a very special shout out to our friend Carolyn Strauss tonight. Legendary TV producer. We want to thank her for believing in us, for her mentorship, and for believing in the art of the fart. Jeff?
I've spent most of my career playing bitchy customer service representatives. But Somebody Somewhere allowed me to play a fully realized character, even though he is over 40, femme-leaning, and has a face for radio. These arms notwithstanding. Just like Tramell. The beauty of Somebody Somewhere is that it does this for all of the characters in the ensemble.
Oh. Please hold your applause till now. That didn't work. I'll try the alt line. The more you applaud, the more I forget about my childhood. Thank you so much for the, what is this from, please? Critics' Choice Golden Globe Award for being here tonight and giving me a see-through dildo. It's going to be great for the season. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, read the script. Okay, shit, read the script. You did such a great job, both of you, reading the teleprompter. I'll try to do is, playing Fred Vercoco, a trans man, has been one of the greatest honors of my career. Thank you. What made it so meaningful that Fred wasn't othered, he led with his heart and his humanity. He's just like everybody else. And I'm not joking around when I say this. To me, that is radical representation. It is. And we need a lot more of it. And to quote myself, because no one else will, I always say, if you don't see yourself represented, go out and represent yourself. So thank you, Bridget Everett, for seeing me. Believe me when I said no one would cast me in this industry. And I know I look 30, but it has been over 40 years I have not been cast. So thank you so much for being an ally, and for giving me the privilege of positively portraying a trans man on television. I'm getting there. And lastly, protect the dolls. And I ask you, Michael, and pay attention, Urie, I also ask you to remember to protect the Ken dolls. Few of you understand that reference, so we have a lot more work to do. We're stronger together. Showbiz.
Wow. How are we feeling right now? I forgot about the drinking game we're playing. Take a shot every single time someone says dildo. Do what you gotta do. Okay, we have a surprise treat for everyone. I pulled some strings for this, okay? I paid out of pocket. In episode 2 of Somebody Somewhere, Bridget and Tim sing a beautiful love song, truly captivating. And now they're gonna perform it live. Let's roll a clip and get into it.
I've never
been comfortable showing my emotion in public, but I think I found someone that makes me want to go beyond my comfort zone. So, what is it that I say now?
You say hit the track.
Hit the track.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. I got you. I wake in the morning and I see your face. I'm the luckiest guy in the entire human race. A cup of coffee or a trip to the store, I'll take forever and then I'll take some more. It seems so simple now that we're here. Didn't know what I was missing, then came the kissing. Now it's crystal clear. But oh, the way you look at me, I can't explain it. I guess it's just love.
When we're walking, you say, let's take this on each side. And then you smile at me, you crack my heart open wide. All of God's creatures here on earth, each one a miracle, but I'll always pick you first. 'Cause oh, the way you look at me, I can't explain it, but I know it's love. Oh, love, love.
Present the Industry Leadership Award is the Chief Film Critic and Awards Columnist for Deadline. Please welcome CCA's Film Branch President, Pete Hammond.
Hello. I'm really excited I was asked to present this award. I've known Howard and Eric for more years than I care to admit, and their son, all sitting there. Hi, guys. 25 years ago, Howard Cohen and Eric Darbeloff founded Roadside Attractions. The name, yes, you can applaud that. The name was inspired by a place in West Virginia where the laws of gravity seem to have gone berserk and you lose your sense of balance. It's called the Mystery Hole. There's a shot of it, and what a great name for a movie studio. I mean, yeah. we've all gone berserk in this business. As co-founders and co-presidents, Howard and Eric have spent their entire careers carving a path for independent films to break through and thrive. And don't keep moving that, because I actually found this, a list of all of their movies that they've released, and it goes on for 8 pages. It's incredible. From Lovely and Amazing, Amazing Grace, The Cove, Beautiful, Margin Call, Albert Nobbs, Armitage, Mud, on and on and on. Hello, my name is Doris, Manchester by the Sea, Stonewall, Peanut Butter Falcon, Judy, Oscar winner, Call Jane Lee, The Last Showgirl, most recently, yes. This year alone, they have 2 films among their releases that were at the Sundance Film Festival. One of them is Twinless, a terrific movie, and the other is Kiss of the Spider Woman, starring Jennifer Lopez, Diego Luna, and breakout lead actor Tona Tuya, who is actually here with us tonight. He's sitting right there. Hi. Yeah. Wait till you see this performance. And I just want to say, I was lucky enough to see this film across the street at CAA before it premiered at Sundance, and I reviewed it out of Sundance. And I was thinking, when I'm watching this movie, with everything going on in the world today, the attack on LGBTQ+, and all of that, what was happening with Emilia Perez, who is going to buy this movie? Who is going to release this and give it the kind of release they want in this kind of environment? Of course, it was going to be Howard and Eric. And they are fearless champions of the underdog, vocal advocates for LGBTQ voices, and unwavering believers in the theatrical experience. Yes, their steadfast commitment ensures that queer stories not only get told, but are seen, celebrated, and shared in the way they deserve on the big screen. Please welcome Howard Cohen and Eric Darbeloff, the recipients of tonight's Industry Leadership Award.
Good evening. I'm Howard Cohen, and I want to thank the Critics' Choice Association for honoring us and Roadside Attractions. And thanks to our friend Madeline Hammond and Pete Hammond for making this happen. To be commended for leadership tonight is very moving as a gay couple who founded a company together over 20 years ago. Running Roadside has been almost as challenging as maintaining our relationship for 30 years, although easier than throwing a destination wedding in 2014. And the biggest joy of our lives has been raising our son Lucas, who was born in 2004, the same year as our distribution company. We are so honored that Lucas is here with us tonight.
And I'm the other co-president, Eric Darbeloff, and thanks so much to the CCA for this honor. Joni Mitchell wrote that Hollywood is about dreamers and telephone screamers, and I'm not sure it was meant as a compliment, but we're very proud to share this business with really a glorious spectrum of folks who believe that storytelling changes the world. This crew includes the hundreds of filmmakers who've entrusted their work to us, and we've curated our slate with the help of festivals like Sundance, Toronto, South by Southwest, Telluride, Cannes, Tribeca, and the fabulous queer fests like Outfest, Newfest, and Frameline. And Film Independent has been an early champion of many of Roadside titles, and we'd like to thank Film Independent's acting president, Brenda Robinson, for being here tonight.
Thank you to our amazing team of colleagues at Roadside, some of whom are here tonight, along with other friends and allies. Roadside's had 8 births, 3 marriages, and 1 retirement to France, no less. And thank you to our friends at Lionsgate, an early investor and an extraordinary ongoing business partner.
And speaking of business partners, we'd like to thank LD Entertainment, who has partnered with us on, I think, 15 films, who's here tonight, Mickey and Pete. And we're excited about 2 films that are coming out this fall, both of which feature fearsome queer protagonists. These are James Sweeney's Twinless and Bill Condon's Kiss of the Spider-Woman. And we'd especially like to thank Tonatia, who's here with us tonight, and he's gonna blow you away when you see the film. And break a leg to the Spider-Woman herself, the legendary Jennifer Lopez, who's headlining World Pride in our nation's capital tonight.
Thanks again, Critics' Choice Association, and congratulations to all the other honorees.
Here to present the Reality TV Award is the host of the Celluloid Dreams, the Movie Show podcast. Please welcome Tim Sika.
So, what is there to say about RuPaul's Drag Race, right? Well, for starters, Drag Race is truly the gift that keeps on giving, right? It gives us entertainment, yes, but more than that, it gives to our community. Y'all see that makeover episode with the parents? That was hella powerful television, seeing the queens transform their moms and dads with love and glamour. Anya Nerve, your dad made us all cry, and Jules, so did yours. Now, that kind of representation, ladies and gentlemen, is rare on TV. And in this moment, in this crazy moment that we're all living through, it is especially meaningful. Now, I don't want to get too political, don't tempt me, but here's the unvarnished truth. Shows like Drag Race literally save lives. For queer kids growing up in towns or homes where they feel alone, this show is a veritable lifeline. It shows them family, it shows them community, it shows them joy. Now, FYI, this is a show we all of us of a certain age wish we had growing up, but now the kids have it, right? And that is everything. Let's take a look at season 17.
Wagon which what to see. If there's a road I ease on down it.
There is no place like Drag Race.
I would never turn my back on my son. He's everything to me.
You guys have some incredible children. These kids are survivors. Tonight, the love vibrations are too strong. Shantae, you both stay.
Life experience is the best teacher in the world. What happens when you put pressure?
Girl.
Diamonds, baby.
Diamonds.
Diamonds, darling.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be me. You made me.
Well, you made us, actually. The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race is Anya Nerve.
Okay, everybody get ready, really. Now we have an 11th hour special surprise, a surprise guest to present the next award, who is a longtime friend of the Drag Race family, who would like to say a few words to the queens. Please welcome Miss Leslie Jones.
Look at the person next to you and go, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Because you all are. Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you, Tim, okay? And let me tell y'all something, how special Drag Race is to me. These queens are geniuses. They have to beat a face, they have to sew an outfit, and then do that while they're dancing and singing. These hoes is bad. I just want to tell them from the bottom of my heart, this show showed me how to love who I am. I'm just gonna be really honest with you. I'm 6 feet tall, I'm loud, I got a big ass mouth, a big ass opinion, and I don't know if I thought that I was so attractive. When I saw the queens, I was like, fuck this. This whole community has embraced me and made me like who I am. Make me like my size 12 feet. Love me at my 6 feet tall. Love my big ass mouth. I feel beautiful when I look at them. And I want to first of all tell you how much from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure everyone in here can say the same thing. Thank you for saving my life. Every week, these are fashion icons. This is from Sephora, this hair, yeah. Y'all don't know, look, truly, these girls got big feet. I was like, yes, I can find shoes. If they can find shoes, I can find shoes. Okay? You made me not afraid to wear my heels and be 6'7", because I am opulent, extravaganza. Listen, you guys come out and you kill the challenges while becoming even better queens than what you are. You're giving drama, you're giving heart, you're giving full-on excellence. These queens, they sew, they deliver punchlines. You guys are fucking superheroes. I said before at the FYC, I hope that when I die and come back, I come back as a drag queen. I love you and I thank you for everything. What's even more spectacular about you is that you do it with such style. I love the gowns, I love the makeup, I love the wigs. It's everything we would ever want when we go to a drag show. Week after week, this show just tells everyone to be unapologetically who you are. I tell everyone in this room, I see that you support yourself. Support this community. This community is the most important community that we have. And if we're not there for drag queens, if we're not there for queer people, then what the fuck are we here for? You show people how to celebrate your different things about yourself, your different power. You show that being different is powerful. I tell everyone to look within yourself and find out who your superhero is, because we all are. We just have a different power that we're supposed to use together and love each other. And I say this now, I fucking love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at this point, but let's figure it out. Because I ain't say shit on the teleprompter. They back there like, what the fuck is she saying? So tonight, it is my absolute honor to present this award to this group of individuals who continue to raise the bar and redefine what means to be a superstar. And I am sweating like a hoe in church, because I am a hoe in church. Let's bring out the unstoppable, undeniable, absolutely fabulous queens of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17. Lauren Sheree, baby! Susie Q, Sam Starr, Lexi Love, Jules Parker, and Anya Laird! my God, y'all, I just saw Niecy Nash. Hi, Niecy Nash, I love you so much, baby. Oh my God. Wow. This is crazy. We made it, sisters. I just want to give a big thank you to the Critics' Choice Association for honoring us and our show. Being a part of RuPaul's Drag Race means stepping into the biggest drag stage in the world, and that takes everything we've got.
Yes, absolutely. Every single queen who enters the workroom shows up as a true multi-hyphenate, a performer, a designer, a comedian, a dancer. We bring our heart and our hustle and our full selves to that runway every single time.
We share this honor with our incredible drag sisters, past, present, and future. We continue to raise the bar and redefine what drag can be. We are deeply grateful to Mama Ru, World of Wonder, and MTV for giving us the platform to celebrate our artistry on a global stage.
Yes. Season 17 was a tribute to creativity, to resilience, and to fierce self-expression. Thank you to the Critics' Choice! And long live RuPaul's Drag Race!
Thank you, guys.
Make some more noise for the Drag Race family. Wow. Now it's time for our Trailblazer Award. Let's welcome Chief Critic. I can hear the cheekbones back there. Please welcome Chief Critic and Editor for Awards Focus, Byron Burton.
What an amazing night. What an amazing group of people, everybody assembled here. I just want to thank Joey, John, Jerry, Madeline, Javi, the entire committee, CCA, LGBTQAI+. This is how I normally speak, so when I move to the teleprompter, you'll know I'm not a spastic. I am so honored and so happy that I got to present to this wonderful human being. By anyone's standards, Michael Urie had an enviable career long before he reached our screens on Apple TV Plus's Shrinking. Witnessing his gifts on stage, from his recent run in Once Upon a Mattress to Torch Song and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, which none of us have mastered yet, I don't think, but you know, there's still time. His work behind the scenes and what he's done as a producer and director is so meaningful. The LGBTQ+ theater festival he founded called Pride in Plays in 2019. So inspiring. And what's more inspiring as a Kentucky boy from Appalachia up here to see a Texas native fulfilling his dream not once, but year after year after year, representing proudly and uplifting the queer community. I'll never forget that first time I saw Michael on Ugly Betty. As Mark, he was magnetic, hilarious, impactful. One of the early network TV characters that was openly gay. That wasn't the focus of the show. It was like, hey, this is normal life. And it was amazing to see that in Kentucky on network before streaming and just feel like such a connection to a character. With Shrinking Season 2, Michael has added so many layers to the character of Brian as he works toward adoption with his partner, Charlie. Devin is here. I want to give a high five, hand clap to Devin. And also, I've been adopted by the Shrinking table of writers, the director. The whole Shrinking team is here to represent Michael, and I think it's beautiful. I just want to get an early round of applause for the whole team here tonight. They're filming Season 3 right now. It's so meaningful, the show they're doing. Now back to the prompter. The exploration of humanity through comedy in each episode of Shrinking is the series' trademark. Its superpower and why it's connected with so many viewers across the world. I'm sure there are folks out there that don't have a loving couple like Brian and Charlie in their friend group. It's my hope that more and more people find the Brian and Charlie in their communities and in their neighborhoods and realize that inclusivity is the answer and not the problem. Storytelling that opens the hearts of others is incredibly rare and so needed in today's world in which we face. We acknowledge that here at Critics' Choice, and that's why we are so thrilled to honor Michael with this year's Trailblazer Award First, let's have a look at his tremendous work on screen.
There she is!
Look at our girl. Gorgeous. Love a monochromatic two-piece. And can I just say, there's something about your skin tone and a harsh fluorescent light that creates magic. Am I too upbeat? I'm too upbeat.
What kind of person chooses to walk back into a relationship where they have to eat shit all day?
I don't know. I'd do it with you.
Grace is in crisis. Are you really such a narcissist that you have to choose right now to make it about you?
Yes. That's what narcissism is, Jimmy. Having the courage to put yourself above others. If we met today, would we even be friends?
But right now?
Yeah.
Like this second?
Yes.
Definitely not.
Oh, you think that's funny?
Yeah.
I should slap you.
Oh, well, luckily for me, I do know you. And you, my friend, don't have the guts to... Oh! The door is locked back there, Brian. There's no way to get out!
What do you guys even talk about?
Oh, nothing. Just like sports.
You don't know anything about sports.
Offensive stereotype much?
Fine. What sports do you talk about?
You know, pickleball, Monopoly, sports.
You guys better not be talking about me.
I would never do that. I promise.
So how you been doing? Brian told me you got your license and you've been applying for colleges. Sounds like you got a lot going on.
He really should not be telling you stuff about me.
Oh, honestly, he mostly talks about himself. He just asks me questions like, do these clothes look good on me, or would a baby look good on me? He mostly wants to know if things would look good on him.
That tracks.
I've learned the answer is always yes.
I'm just one of those people who can pull off anything.
An amazing sizzle, an amazing evening, an amazing career. It is with my distinct honor that I present the Critics' Choice Trailblazer Award to the one and only Michael Urie.
Wow, thank you. That's such a sweet speech. It's such an honor to be included among so many incredible LGBTQ artists and to share this space with all of you, with people who don't just talk the talk, but walk the walk. And thank you, Byron, for those very incredibly kind words. Thank you to the Critics' Choice Association for making this night possible, for a night that honors me with a Trailblazer Award. When I came out, I walked a trail that had already been blazed by people like Christine Jorgensen, James Baldwin, Harvey Milk, Sylvia Rivera, Marsha P. Johnson, Harvey Fierstein, Terrence McNally, Melissa Etheridge. So I will take this. I will take the label of Trailblazer, but let's be clear, the trail was there. I just cleared some brush along the way. I'm more like a flamethrower. It's surreal to hear Byron say that Mark St. James on Ugly Betty was one of the first openly gay characters on network TV in the early 2000s. Even wilder is remembering that back then, almost no actors were publicly out. And most of those who were outhead. It's strange, we were allowed to play ourselves on screen before we were allowed to be ourselves off screen. There was no night like this back then. In fact, I was actively encouraged to stay in the closet. Even after playing Mark St. James on Ugly Betty, I was told to stop taking gay roles. One was okay, but any more would be too much. Well, I didn't take that advice. Well, why would I? These roles have brought me joy, growth, laughter, and a deep connection to who I am. I want to thank everybody at Apple TV. Your support and trust in Shrinking has been incredible. We are all so lucky to play in your sandbox. Thank you to Warner Brothers, who makes the show, and especially Warner Brothers casting executive Tony Sepulveda, who gave me my first meeting out of drama school and made me believe that I could actually be on TV, and has helped make that happen over and over and over again. I owe so much to Silvio Orta, who created Ugly Betty, and to Vanessa Williams, who was gracious, secure, and generous enough to leave space for me to throw some flames around her. I want to thank my first agent, Hannah Roth, my first manager, Michael Einfeld, neither of whom ever encouraged me to stay in the closet. By the way, you were great. I'm sorry I fired you both. I want to thank my first publicist, Julie Nathanson. I did not fire her. She died. So I guess she quit. And she would have loved that joke. Huge thank you to my current manager, Sarah Jackson, and everyone at Seven Summits, my agent, Tim Sage, and everyone at Paradigm, my publicist, Amanda Rothenberg, and everyone at Sunshine Sachs. You're all fired. I'm just kidding. Thank you for your tireless work and creativity these last few years that I have been lucky enough to bounce back and forth from theater to TV. To my other half, Ryan Spahn, thank you. You are patient, kind, brilliant, adorable. I love you. To my dear friends Chris and Doug who are here, and my colleagues that are here tonight, my sweet TV husband Devin Kawaoka, shrinking producer director Randall Keenan Winston, who has been an openly gay TV producer and director for 30 years. Two of our brilliant writers, Brian Gallivan and Bill Posley, are here. Thank you. And the entire writing staff at Shrinking, and to all of our directors, big thank you, huge thank you to Bill Lawrence, who hired me without ever having met me. The casting directors, Brett Benner and Debbie Romano, who talked me up to Bill. And to the rest of our extraordinary crew and cast, Jason, Jessica, Krista, Lukita, Luke, Ted, and of course, the gayest of all, Harrison. And finally, sometimes when I have criticized the casting of straight actors in gay roles, which I'm proud to say has never happened on Shrinking, someone will inevitably say, well, don't you want to play straight roles? To which I say, why would I? Thank you so much.
She's an actress, writer, creator, and a fearless ally and advocate for representation in Hollywood. The scene stealer from Ghosts. Please welcome Danielle Pinnock.
There's a phenomenon in this industry called the Niecy Nash effect. Niecy Nash-Betts is one of the few artists working today who has mastered every single lane in the entertainment industry. We always say we got the same 24 hours as Beyonce, but baby, we need to be talking about Niecy Nash-Betts. She is the embodiment of when purpose meets talent meets divine assignment. Because she doesn't just act, she ministers to us through the screen. She cracks us up, then cracks us open. We love her in Reno 911, Claws, When They See Us, Mrs. America, Selma, Origin, and Dahmer. And I know she finna snatch our edges back in Ryan Murphy's anticipated hit, All's Fair. Niecy didn't wait for the industry to give her permission. She gave herself the green light. Because to pave the way is to break ground. It's to sacrifice and to lead. Tonight we honor a true groundbreaker, a woman who has shattered ceilings, redefined what it means to be a multi-hyphenate, and stands boldly in her truth as a Black, queer, powerhouse wife, mother, artist, and queen. We're here to honor her latest role, Detective Lois Tryon in Grotesquerie. Let's take a look.
Seriously though, Mom, you're not ready to retire?
Oh,
you should retire. Maybe go to rehab?
Oh, no, baby. I have never needed that less. I'm in my zone. I'm invigorated. I'm gonna catch this killer. Maybe after that, I ain't got my spurs. But in the meantime, if anything, the booze makes me sharper. I want pictures of everything. I want it tagged and bagged and on my desk in an hour. Do you understand me? Yes, ma'am. The monster is out there. And after the night he had, he's tired as a motherfucker. And he's slow right now. So we might be able to catch him. So move, people!
You heard her. Move, people.
You know, we'd always said from the beginning that whoever did this had to have experience with death and killing. But he didn't actually have that, did he? No. I mean, he could wield a carving knife, but in order to pull this off, he would need an accomplice. He would need help. And what he needed, he got. A twisted sister.
Niecy, thank you for showing us we don't have to shrink, we can expand. We could be our fullest, most authentic selves without apology. Now, I've been inspired by a constellation of women in this industry, but Niecy Nash, you are my North Star. You are the blueprint and the blessing and the boldness we all hope to carry. It is my absolute joy and deep honor to present the Critics' Choice Groundbreaker Award to the uncomparable, unstoppable, undeniable Niecy Nash-Betts. I want to thank the Most High for this divine queer moment. Wow. Thank you so much. Receiving the LGBTQ Groundbreaker Award tonight is surreal. How did I get here? The short story. When I was 5 years old, I said, I want to be black, fabulous, and on TV. Fast forward, I went to eat crabs with the most beautiful soul I have ever met in my life, and my clothes fell off, and here we are. I want to thank the Critics' Choice Association for seeing me, not just for what I play on screen, but for who I am when the cameras stop rolling. That kind of recognition, it hits different. And I want y'all to know I don't take it lightly. I want to say a huge thank you to this cute thing standing right here for presenting me this award tonight. Listen, when Danielle shows up with a microphone in her hand, she's the one who snatches edges and spirits. All right, she is so beautiful, and thank you, friend. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank my better half, Jessica Betts. Baby, stand up and let the people see you. Yes. I want to thank you for loving me with your whole soul, making me feel safe and seen and a little bit like a rock star every day. And I look forward to eating crabs with you for the rest of my life. To Ryan Murphy, thank you for writing one of the most complex, layered, provocative characters I've ever had the pleasure to embody. The role of Lois Tryon was a gift. She was messy, mysterious, majestic, basically any word that starts with an M. She was all of them. And I loved every second of it. Ryan, you trusted me with her, and I hope that I made her unforgettable in the best possible way. I want to thank my mother, who is here tonight, for supporting me. Not only supporting me, but uplifting me, and thank you for reposting me every day on your Facebook. She has prayed for me without knowing what I was going through, and I thank you. Your energy carried me when I didn't know I needed to be carried. Being a groundbreaker, it sounds glamorous, but let's be real. It's messy, it's loud. Sometimes you're breaking it with your bare hands while the world watches with their arms crossed and side eyes.
But you keep going, not for the applause, but for the impact. Okay, maybe a little for the applause. I mean, this is a queer event after all. If there isn't a standing ovation, did it even happen? I want to thank my community. Thank you for lifting me up, for checking my lipstick, for reminding me that chosen family is just as sacred, if not more, than the ones you're born into. And to everyone who has ever been told that you are too loud or too much, too different, you are just right. Keep on being too much. Shout out to everybody that got talks too much on their report card, okay? The world needs more of that. And I say, let's keep breaking ground together until there is not one closet left to hide in. And lastly, to the person that told me that I would never make it, I won't say your name, but I will say this. Google me, bitch.
Iconic. Legendary. I will be selling Google Me Bitch tote bags and mugs after the show. We've reached our final award of the night. I know you're gonna miss me so much. Let's finish strong, y'all. To present the Career Achievement Award, we're bringing him back on stage. Give it up for Tim Bagley.
Thank you. I've known Wanda Sykes for over 2 decades. I was hired to play her manager on Wanda Does It. And I've never really stopped looking after her as her pretend manager. She's been such a constant and loyal friend with the kindness and most generous spirit. Wanda has long used her platform to advocate for the LGBTQ plus rights, speaking openly about her own journey. She's also been a powerful force for women and people of color, using her comedy and public presence to challenge stereotypes. Her production company has intentionally designed for greater, more inclusive representation, both in front of the camera and behind the camera. And it's so fitting she's getting the Career Achievement Award tonight because Wanda has written, produced, or acted in over 380 projects. Yeah. Google it, bitch. Including her 6 award-winning 1-hour stand-up specials. She's been in movies like Monster-in-Law, Evan Almighty, Bad Moms, the list goes on. And on television, she's been in shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm, Blackish, The Other Two, and of course, The Upshaws. Just to name a few. She's currently on the European leg of her Please and Thank You comedy tour. She literally leaves in a few days for Sweden. So the fact that she flew out here to be with us tonight says everything you need to know about her. Wanda is a force, a comedian, an actress, a writer, an author, an activist, a philanthropist, a wife, a mother of twins, and I am so lucky to call her my friend. Let's look at a glimpse of her extraordinary career.
Hi! Hold up. 2 wine glasses? I knew you were waiting for me to come by. We ready to do this. Make sure you know where the emergency exits are at all times. Call this a party. Come on, man, turn up the music. So you like it when I'm direct and when I don't hold back? No, don't. Say no. You gonna love this. You old slut. I'm here too.
I think I have to do the dance.
dance. Don't worry if it burns a little bit. That's natural. Oh, damn. I like to add a few thoughts. I like to thank everyone who made this drink possible. Hold on. Did you take my egg rolls? I am sick and tired. This is catastrophic shit. Renaissance fairs, what the fuck is that? Okay, I'm gonna switch gears here. We are so together now and we all want the same thing and we are not gonna settle for less. Not. If you don't get it and you get hung up on shit like this, you just sound fucking old, that's all. They pissed off the wrong group of people.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's right.
Look at all these white people looking at me. I am proud to be a woman. I'm proud to be a black woman. I'm proud to be gay. The second going high. I want to go low. I want to have some fun. I'm talking to people who know what I'm talking about. That's what I got to say.
Congratulations to Wanda Sykes, our true icon and recipient of this year's Career Achievement Award. Please welcome Wanda Sykes.
Boy, I really should have stopped drinking after Liv. Remember I told you I was gonna stop drinking after Tramell, and I really messed up. I blew that. This is amazing. No, it is. I'm just blown. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim, for doing this. And your performance. Somebody somewhere, y'all. I mean. My God, amazing show, and just the heart and what I love is just real people just living in this town, getting by, you know, and that's the beauty of it, where it's just people trying to live their lives in a community, and they have people around them who love them and support them. And that's who we are. It's people loving. And I can't think of a community that's more loving than who we are. It's love. You know, we are just trying to love and exist. And then when you have people from the outside just attacking you for that, just to love, you know, I think that's what makes us stronger. And it's the same, you know, I'm also, you know, of course you see I'm black, but it's, know what I'm saying? Any adversity, it makes you stronger. And that's who we are. So it's such an honor to be here and to look around this room and Nathan, what you're doing, what you've been doing for years, and now for you to have your light, I'm so happy for you, so happy for you. Megan, god dang, Megan is gonna like blow the roof off this bitch. You know that? For real, you unapologetically just so bold, and just I love you. I'm a big fan of Hacks, but just who you are and what you're doing, like what you did today. First of all, this is the best award show ever. I mean, is by far, and thank you, Bruce Valanche, for always knocking it out the park. And for real, Bruce has made so many non-funny straight people funny. For real, I love you and thank you. Shashir, I love Shashir. Just Shashir. Shashir was on Saturday Night Live, kicked ass on Saturday Night Live, and then she left, and I watched Agatha all along. You were amazing, but you know I've always been a fan of what you're doing, and I knew you were gay. I was waiting for you to figure it out, but I knew. I was like, give her time. Give her time. And I'm so proud of you. I am. I'm proud of you. And yeah. Godspeed. Bowen freaking Yang. Bowen, for real. You, thank you, for real. And you unapologetically just are you, and especially in a world of straight, white men. But no, Bowen, for real, we've never seen a cast member like you on Saturday Night Live, where you are, like you said, just unapologetically who you are, and you're hilarious, you're fun, and you just, and you stay true to yourself. Liv, Yellow Jackets is my shit. And when I saw you, is Liv still here? And yes, Liv. And I said, I'm a fan. And then you looked at me and made me think, oh shit, maybe I am. Am I a fan? I was like, I am a fan. I'm for real. I love you, and thank you for being, you know what, non-binary. I love that. Because for real, that is like, don't put me, I'm not this or not that. I am motherfucking me. And thank you. I love that. Keep being that. Keep being you. Thank you. I already shouted out somebody somewhere. Niecy, I'm telling y'all that the LGBTQ plus community is such fire that we got a new member. We got Niecy. Niecy jumped ship. Niecy was like, that looked like a fun party. I'm in here. I'm in this joint. Thank you, Jessica, doing your job. You got us one. God is good. God is good. And like Meg, I am a Christian, I'm a Christian, and I truly believe in the teachings of Jesus, where we're supposed to love. You're supposed to, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, visit the people in prison, all those things, healthcare. So all those things, I believe in that. And I believe that's what our community does. We do that. We take care of each other. So when they come after us and try to throw biblical, stuff at us, no, baby, we're not out of line. We love. They're out of line because what they're coming at us with is hate. And I know love is stronger than hate. So we just gotta love harder. So that means we gotta be prouder. We gotta be louder. We have to protect our trans brothers and sisters. That's our next movement. That's our next movement. Because, yeah, they're coming after us, but the LGB, we kind of used to it. We got it. They come at us, but but the T, they're getting their asses kicked right now. So that's our fight. Not just continue to do the work that we do for our whole community, but I believe that's our focus right now, because that's where the help is needed. So I will conclude by saying thank you to the Critics' Choice Association for this honor. I love you. Wish maybe I should have written some. I don't know. But anyway, I love what I said. Anyway, love y'all. God bless you. Thank you.
I fucking love you, Wanda Sykes. Oh my God, I'm smiling so big right now. One more round of applause. I fucking love you.
You really gonna get us in a lot of trouble because you didn't say you wanted to be in a threesome with us.
Honey, we're gonna announce the winner, by the way, at midnight, okay? Of the sweepstakes. Wanda was about 2 minutes away from crowd surfing. I'm just gonna do a quick 45 more minutes here. I love you, Wanda, so fucking much. Oh my God. Keep it going for all of the incredible honorees tonight. Are we inspired? Are we aroused? Thank God. Thank you, Critics' Choice Association, for such a fantastic celebration of who we are on and off the screen.